In cooperation with the Organic Science Cluster, we are trying to implement the concept of a semi-closed greenhouse. Hi, my name is Frédéric Jobin-Lawler, organic producer, owner of Abri végétal with my spouse, Annie Lévesque. We produce English cucumbers, Lebanese cucumbers, and different varieties of tomatoes. We have over 35 varieties of tomatoes, such as ancestral tomato, Italian tomato, cluster tomato, red tomato, pink tomato, and cherry tomato. We grow 16 varieties of cherry tomatoes. The Abri végétal is an operation that defines itself as a farm aiming to provide good food for everyone and at the same time making sure that the planet is remaining healthy. We are adopting many strategies and measures that are relevant to the environmental aspect. And another specificity of the Abri végétal is that our heating system is based on geothermal energy. About 60% of our heating costs are covered by our geothermal system, and the other remaining 40% is provided by propane and the recycling of used oil. What we want to do is using geothermal energy to air condition the greenhouse, to be able to cool down the greenhouse during spring, summer, and autumn in order to trap the carbon dioxide inside the greenhouse and increase the yield of the plant. The other advantage that we discovered from the energy point of view is that by cooling down the greenhouse during summer, we are pushing the heat towards the ground. When we will need to heat up the greenhouse this fall and winter, the ground will be recharged with energy, which will improve our efficiency, and that process will make us being more environmentally friendly.
We have a collaborative project with Serre Jardin Nature and L'Abri végétal, for which the objective is to develop and study the function of a semi-closed greenhouse. We're talking about a type of greenhouse system which can be cooled during the summer season without having to open the windows. Semi-closed greenhouses are truly the future of greenhouse systems because they make it possible to maintain higher CO2 concentrations within greenhouses, and they also improve the economics of greenhouse heating related to dehumidification. So all around the world, there's a great interest developing in the technologies involved in semi-closed greenhouses and even in fully closed greenhouses. But given that the latter are more cost-intensive and can be used in this region for just a short period of the year, we've decided to focus on semi-closed systems to see if we can enhance an enterprise's cost-effectiveness and profitability when they are used. My name is Martine Doré. I'm a researcher with Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. My work is focused on plant physiology and sheltered crop production.
A big part of our involvement is the monitoring of the culture, the adjustments of climatic cycles, but also the installation and automation of everything we need to collect the data, and have the researchers conduct their analysis. Personally, I have a background. I used to work as an automation installer of greenhouse equipment, so I walk around with my iPad and know pretty much everything that is happening in the greenhouse. We try to stay at the cutting edge of technology, and it works well because it is my cup of tea.
This is truly an ambitious project because there's lots of high-tech engineering involved, which has been working quite well. This system has made it possible to markedly boost productivity, decreasing all the while the costs associated with injecting CO2, given that the windows stay closed. This allows carbon dioxide concentration to remain at high levels and for the decrease of CO2 injections due to less CO2 being lost to the environment.
What we are currently trying to do is to put the system in place, to observe it, see its limit in order to adapt our working methods with this equipment in the future. It is not always easy to work this way. The suppliers are often overwhelmed with our questions, but it is always pleasant, fun to be one of the leaders, and this is also why we like taking part in projects like this one. We want to stay advanced. We are small, but we want to be efficient. Therefore, for us, the scientific research with all the good partners will bring us much further.